Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Benchwarmers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And today's starter, Kumar Rocker.
He's a dominant pitcher, but he can get a little too relaxed second and third time through the order and miss his spots. That's where we see him get touched up. If he maintains the same intensity that he has in the first inning and the second inning, I think we'll see him hand the ball over to his closer.
Fouled off down the right side. Here comes a pitch. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed. And it remains 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, throw to first. Nicely done for the out. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
And that's in there at the knees. On the ground to third. Quick start to this afternoon's action. 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
There's the strike. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's downstairs. Ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab in this one, Matthew Boyd.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Bottom of the first. Now here is Willie Mays. Ball one, no strikes.
You can talk metrics and all that stuff, but no matter what, I think Willie Mays is the greatest defensive center fielder the game's ever seen.
2 balls, no strikes.
And just to touch on Mays' defensive ability, there isn't a ball he couldn't get to or a throw he couldn't make. He was an artist out there in the outfield.
Hit in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. And it's caught for the out. Here's Shohei Ohtani. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
The 0-2. Now one missed.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
Next pitch is outside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Bobby Abreu. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. He swings and fouls one off.
One ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Ball, that's
Misses outside. The count now 2-2. Upstairs. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man aboard, Christian Moore now at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
And ball
Inside,
one.
Ball one.
That one almost got him.
Strike.
That one down the line and foul ball. Two outs. Fastball is outside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Top of the second. Now, Seiya Suzuki. Suzuki goes 5 feet 11 inches batting in the cleanup spot. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
Caught him looking for the K. And now it's Dansby Swanson. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Ground ball right side, could be two. To second, that's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Dalton rushing. Boyd back to work. Now fly ball to right center. Tucker should have it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. And now here is Gunnar Henderson. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Runner on at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, Jerry Hairston Jr. Just missed.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Late on that fastball.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That one ripped right center field, and no one can get there. Coming home. He'll score.
Well done. Drives in the run. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Drake Baldwin now at the plate as he swings through strike one. On the ground, right side, Bush. Steps on first for the out. And now Nick Kurtz.
The first baseman.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
That clips the corner. 2 outs and a runner at third. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses. And the count even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kelly to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. And a swing and a miss there.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
A changeup missing. And now it's even 1-1. Out to short. Henderson tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down. Justin Turner now.
Batting eighth, the third baseman.
Turner, a guy with great bat-to-ball skill. Swing and a ground ball. And Turner is retired. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
Ball 1 there.
What's a good pitch there.
1-0.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Got it. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Willie Mays digging in now.
Willie.
As the lefty gets to work. Just missed. Check swing, and he went. And it's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ball 2.
And a ball evens the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's off the inside corner. 3-2 now. That one lifted to left. Hat on his way over. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. He's 0 for 1.
Ohtani.
And a swing and a miss.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
1 down, base is empty.
Ball 1.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. So digging in, Bobby Abreu worked a walk at his first trip to the plate. And that one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong should have it. Squeezes it. And that is that. All set for the start of the inning. Nico Horner will come up to hit. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Battling here as he fouls it away. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. Pete Crow Armstrong, the next Cub to hit. First time up, he grounded to third. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. One out, base is empty.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Kyle Tucker. Went down on strikes his first time through. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a breaking ball misses outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. Bottom 4, down to third baseman, Christian Moore. And there's a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Just off the inside edge.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So up next, Dalton Rushing. Flied to right his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. 1-2 now. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here is Gunnar Henderson. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one fouled off. Chases in the dirt, slider there.
He's out.
2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. Jerry Hairston Jr. digs in now.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
And a foul ball. 2 outs with a runner at third. On the ground. And that's just foul. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. New inning getting started. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Seiya Suzuki. Rocker back to work. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, these Cubs, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Dansby Swanson stands in. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a slider in there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Way out front for strike 2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Ian Happ up to hit. He hit into a double play his first time up.
Ian Happ.
Happ measures 6 feet even, 205 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2015. The Cubs trailing by a run, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Now, this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. And that one is downstairs. 2-2. Sets him down looking. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here is Drake Baldwin. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contacting balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
2 strikes.
Swings and misses. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. And a strike on the outside edge. And a pop-up on the left side of the infield. Turner under this one. Hauls it in for the out. So the lineup flips over. And the batter now, Willie Mays. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Crow Armstrong pulls it down, and that's the 3rd out. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And here's the first baseman, Michael Bush. Fastball for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Here's the 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that's another strikeout. 8 in a row. Unbelievable. So now Turner in on that right side. Grounded out his first time up. Turner's an interesting guy to talk hitting with. He's someone that kind of espouses the modern hitting philosophy. The whole let the ball travel, let the ball get deep.
One ball, one strike.
For Justin Turner, that is beat it with that. I want to hit the ball out front. I want to hit the ball out in front of the plate. That's what he is trying to do. Turner started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and that's a swing according to umpire Matthew Ross. And here's the catcher, Carson Kelly. His first at bat was a strikeout.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field.
The batter number 2, second base.
Here's Nico Horner. Bowl for 2 in this one. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Whips it to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now pitching
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 43.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Now the number 2 hitter. Shohei Ohtani. Up and in, and that is ball 1.
No strikes.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
1-2 now. That to right. Tucker. He's got it. And there's 1 down. And now the right fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Now batting, the right fielder, Bobby Abreu.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
High fly ball out towards left center. Crow Armstrong makes the play, and there's 2 down. Christian Moore will hit next.
Christian Moore.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think.
Oh, that got him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment for the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
Rushing at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home. He will score. Now a relay to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Henderson, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And that is cut on and missed. And the count even at 1.
1-1.
There's a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the bottom of the 6th. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Billy Wagner. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
The right fielder.
And next for the Cubs, Kyle Tucker, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
And a count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
King Tuck goes down on strikes. Next to hit, Seiya Suzuki.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one at triple digits. Step off, throw to first. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. Check swing, called strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here comes Dansby Swanson. 1 for 2. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, number 58.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Up and in, ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Tying run at the plate. That's to third. Zips it to first. Third out.
Now pitching for the
We're
Cubs.
back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Keegan Thompson.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Now it's the second baseman, Jerry Hairston Jr.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Now one missed.
Ball, that's off the plate.
And
That's
another ball. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Swing and a pop-up. Turner under it. Hauls it in for the out. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Down and in, moved his feet. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
The count.
Swings through that. Baldwin, the base runner at first with one out. That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. Just missed.
2-2 the count.
And downstairs.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Runner on the goal. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. You can kiss it goodbye. And they add on. It's 4-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's the center fielder, Willie Mays. And first offering is fouled off. Look out! And it hit him.
Well, he went after him right there with one of his best pitches. I'm really surprised that one got away from him.
And next is the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. Goes to second for 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. That one ripped. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Digging in, Michael Busch. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw in, and he's out. So a man aboard, and the batter will be Justin Turner. That's a slider for a strike.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Ball one low. Late on that fastball. Busch over at first with one away. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now Carson Kelly.
The catcher, Carson Kelly.
And first offering is fouled off. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Pickoff move to second. Busch back in on a dive. So here's Horner now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. To third, Moore. Gets it to first, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Chicago.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Nate Pearson.
Nate Pearson.
Bobby Abreu now at the plate.
Savannah, the right fielder, Bobby.
First pitch, not close. Pearson, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Fought off foul. Next pitch, not close, up high. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. A sliding stop. Got him. Nice play. Christian Moore digs in now.
Christian Moore.
First pitch just misses. And that one missing low. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tucker on the move. 2 away now. Here's the left fielder, Dalton rushing. And that one upstairs, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Not close with that one. 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. The 2-1. And that one almost hit him. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Bush brings it in, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Devin Williams.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. 1 for 3.
Crow Armstrong.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's on its way. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. He circles the bases, and they inch closer. It's 4-1.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Nobody on. Nobody out with a run in here at the top of the 9th. Foul ball, still 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Hit on the ground to the right side. Kurtz takes it himself. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat. He's 2 outs away. And now it's going to be Seiya Suzuki. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. And the first
Ball
pitch
1.
misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Hard hit, right side. He'll do it himself, and they're down to their last out. Swanson digs in.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
2 outs. They're down to their final strike.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.